haven't passed the point of no return, correct? We don't have it. I mean, 765s are not already set in stone and they're going to happen. Is that correct?
Final orders have not been issued by the commission.
So everything can be stopped, put on pause. Is that correct?
So I'm reticent to discuss ongoing cases and what we're going to do in them. I mean, again, what I will say is there have not been final orders issued in those cases. The 180-day timeline is approaching on a number of those cases, and we have schedules set to make decisions in those cases at open meetings coming up in the future.
I see, and I know I talked over you a bit. Sorry about that,
But you're fine.
As I said a while ago, and the chairman said, if 5066 hadn't been passed, we may not be at this point. That's the short of it. We've all used cliches about hurrying, and haste makes waste. And while we want to provide transmission so that congestion can be relieved, I feel that the weight should be put on those in the Permian Basin that are making, as I already said, making the money. And when push comes to shove and you look at the base or who's going to really be hurt, we've got to make sure ratepayers are not. And it is going to increase their, whether it's fair allocation or not, we're going to have residents, Texans, bear the burden of the cost of these transmission lines. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Killeen is staying cool one fan at a time. It's our reason to smile tonight. A simple idea from the Rotary Club of Killeen has turned into a community lifeline. It all started with a dozen box fans, but grew to hundreds. Donations came from Rotary clubs from Killeen, Temple, Harker Heights, and Cove. And now the Killeen Fire Department and other community partners can give them to neighbors who don't have working AC.
Amazing.
Thank you. First time I've cooked for a dignitary.
That was Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. tasting his first dish from his new cooking show. The show launched on Thursday, and it highlights some of the updated dietary guidelines that the Trump administration released earlier this year. The first episode suggested fish was an affordable option for a meal amid the rising costs of meat.
The cost of meat has gone up. We're doing everything that we can in the administration to bring that down and increase the size of the herd. But until that happens, this is a fantastic option.
You probably remember they flipped the food pyramid and they focused more on healthy fats and proteins.
It's upside down, a lot of you will say. But it was actually upside down before, and we just righted it.
When those updates were made, some medical groups expressed concern that they may lead to Americans consuming too much saturated fat and sodium.